In any supermarket, you will not find dairy products and bread near the entrance. Think of a large grocery store that you visit often. Dairy products and bread will be in the farthest corner. These are the items that almost everyone buys, but to get to them, you need to go through the entire store, which means that the chances that you will buy something else for yourself increase. Another secret of supermarkets lies in the arrangement of vegetables and fruits. Counters with these products, as a rule, you see right away, near the entrance to the store. Subconsciously, this inspires the buyer that everything he sees in the supermarket is fresh and healthy. Plus, visitors relax, think they have already taken something useful, and are more likely to grab something for themselves, for example, on the shelves with chips and sodas. If the supermarket is very large, flowers and plants may be placed first. They perform approximately the same function as vegetables with fruits. They give a feeling of freshness and good mood. In this state, a person spends more. It's no secret that supermarkets have a lot of CCTV cameras, but their task is not only to detect shoplifters. Cameras collect information about the behavior of buyers. Sales specialists carefully watch how visitors walk around the store, where they linger, and where, on the contrary, they accelerate, how different segments of the population, men and women, young and adults, and so on, react to goods. All this allows specialists to analyze behavior and change something. But all this is done with only one goal, so that we end up spending more. Try to find a clock or a window in a supermarket or mall. It's practically impossible. The author of this secret is Victor Bruin. It was he who designed the first shopping centers in the United States. The main goal of a large mall is to disorient the buyer, to tear them away from reality. You come to the mall with a specific purpose, but the ice cream stands, fountains, many shops, cafes, lounges and more make you stay longer and spend more. And so that you are not distracted, you will not find clocks or large windows here. Suddenly, a person notices that it is already evening or that he spent 2 hours in the shopping center instead of the planned 20 minutes. Supermarket trolleys look simple but are actually full of secrets and traps. As a rule, they shake violently and make unpleasant rattling sounds. Leave a like if you noticed it too. And it's not because the carts are old and worn, even new ones will rattle when you push them across the supermarket's tiled floor. To get rid of the unpleasant sounds of the cart, you start walking slowly. This allows you to take a closer look at the shelves with products, and as a result, buy more. The more time the visitor spends in the store, the more he buys, a fact that every supermarket owner knows. In addition, carts are usually large and roomy. Psychologically, we strive to fill the cart. When we put only a few products on the bottom, it seems that we forgot about something. We again go between the shelves and buy more. You have noticed that in recent years there have been fewer baskets in supermarkets, if not none at all. So if you want to spend less money, take a basket instead of a cart, or even just carry groceries in your hands if you need to buy a little. The supermarket checkout is actually a strategic area where many hidden secrets are concentrated. Let's start with the obvious: stands with chocolates, chewing gum and other non-essential items. We rarely go to the supermarket to buy ourselves a candy bar, and few people put it on their shopping list. But standing at the checkout waiting, when a dozen different types of chocolate bars loom in front of you, it's hard to resist an impulsive purchase. Another secret is the narrow space next to the cash register. Visitors are forced to stand behind each other. If there are several people behind you, you are unlikely to go to return something. You will need to apologize, push, and this is unpleasant. In addition, there is simply no space next to the cash register so that we can lay out unnecessary purchases. Therefore, many people simply buy, even if they realize that they have taken an unnecessary product. Surely one of you will say, "All this does not affect me, and I always know why I came." However, reality proves that all these tricks work. Just look at how many malls and supermarkets have opened around in the last 10 years. The situation is the same with other secrets. If supermarkets use these tricks, then they work. Positioning products on supermarket shelves is a difficult task. Here the visitor is waiting for a lot of tricks. The first secret is the right neighborhood. Next to an expensive product, there will definitely be an even more expensive product, so it will be psychologically easier for you to buy the first product. Its price begins to seem not so big. You can see a similar trick, for example, in fast food restaurants. There you are offered small, medium and large sparkling water. Most people will take the medium option, although a small glass would be enough for many. The second secret of the store shelves is the height at which certain products are located. The cheapest ones tend to be at the bottom, while the more expensive ones are at eye level. After all, not everyone looks at the bottom shelf. The only exception is sweets and other goods that children love. In this case, expensive goods are placed down. Pay attention to the level where there are chocolate eggs with a toy in supermarkets. And in the comments, we will arrange a vote. How often do you go to the supermarket? Every day, several times a week, or even order online? Write your options under the video. Everyone knows these price tags ending in a 9. Goods for 199 rubles, for 999 rubles, and so on. I'm sure many of you have been chuckling to yourself and wondering who this ploy is intended for. After all, everything is obvious. But like I said earlier, if you're still seeing this trick in stores, it's working. Psychology is primitive. We think in large numbers, plus we read from left to right, so first of all we pay attention to the numbers on the left. We perceive a product for $190 as a product for $100, and psychologically there is a whole abyss between 999 and 1,000. Most clothing stores also have their own tricks. There are large mirrors not only in fitting rooms, but also in sales areas. And if you are not very confident or look bad, then constantly seeing your reflection, you will want to buy something to look better. By the way, there are also many tricks in the fitting rooms. Thanks to special lighting, we look better in the reflection, more tanned and fit. And it works great, because if you like your reflection, you will most likely buy this thing. Supermarket storage boxes are not primarily for protection against potential thieves. If you have a heavy bag in your hands, you will spend less time in the store, take less goods and leave less money, which is why the owners put storage boxes. It is easier for you to walk around the store, and the owners will get more profit. Psychology plays an important role for the owners of supermarkets and shopping centers. One aspect that strongly influences our subconscious mind is this color. A person tends to react to red. So it was with our ancestors, who lived 1,000 years ago, so it is with modern people. That is why announcements about promotions, discounts and special offers are usually made on a red background, or against the background of other colors that are close to red in the spectrum, for example, against the background of yellow or orange. Sometimes in supermarkets they paint the price tag in a bright color, while not changing the price at all. But due to the fact that we are used to reacting to such as a share, we are more likely to buy this product. Fast food restaurants also actively use color techniques. Surely you have noticed that in most of these establishments red, yellow and orange will prevail, starting from the tray and ending with the logo. It is these colors that affect us subconsciously more strongly. The classic manipulation of supermarkets and food manufacturers is weight change. You have probably noticed that stores have begun to often use the price per 100 grams of product on the price tag, and not per kilogram. This is often the case with expensive items. Seeing the price of $30 on the price tag, many will be scared, but if it says 3, then the likelihood of buying will increase. Here are just 3, it will be the price for 100 grams, and a kilogram costs $30. The simplest manipulation that works, so pay attention to the information on the price tag, which is written in small print. Manufacturers of products also resort to a similar trick. In order not to make people nervous with rising prices, manufacturers reduce the amount of product and leave the cost the same. So, chocolate bars began to weigh 90 grams instead of the usual 100, and in a carton of milk, instead of a liter, it became 900 milliliters. Relaxing music is everywhere. The main task of sellers is to reassure us and give us a feeling of comfort. In this state, we will spend more time in the store. Sellers of expensive goods try to use not only music, but also smells. We all love it when it smells good, so in expensive stores they also pay attention to interior perfumes. Crossed out price tags. Yes, this seems like an old trick that no longer works, but many buyers still fall for it. When you see a promotion ad and a crossed out price, pay attention to the before and after prices. Sometimes the price may be reduced by only a few units, but you feel like you are on sale and most likely you will buy the product. Moreover, sometimes unscrupulous sellers, a few weeks before the discount season, deliberately add 20 to 30% of the cost of goods, so that later they allegedly make a discount on those very 20 to 30%. Usually in large supermarkets, the aisles between the shelves are very spacious, since in a narrow space most people feel uncomfortable and prefer to leave quickly, and the goal of supermarket owners is to keep you as long as possible. Therefore, spacious aisles along which you can slowly drive the cart are what you need. Over time, customers get used to certain store tricks, but don't worry, supermarket owners and marketers are constantly coming up with something new so that we part with as much money as possible in the store. Don't forget to like if you were interested, subscribe to the channel, press the bell to always be aware of new videos, and of course, leave your comments under the video.